Good morning. It is, what is today? Today's Monday, the whatever date, 9th maybe, 10th? I don't know. Anyway, getting ready to go on a walk. I've got oatmeal for breakfast and a very small cup of coffee because I don't want to have to use the restroom on this walk. I've got bananas and oatmeal, pecans, and chia seeds in here with a little milk. I'm about ready to go. I'm going to Raven Run today, which is a nature sanctuary on the far side of Lexington. It's going to take me about an hour to get there. Got my snacks. You're not supposed to eat inside the sanctuary, but I can snack on them after the walk if I feel like it. In my car. Got a bottle of water. I'm gonna sip on that. I have a backpack, a small one. I got this years ago because it's lightweight, it's tiny, and I can walk hands-free. It's got important stuff in there. Got an ice pack in case I decide to stop by Publix on the way home and get my free ice cream. Got a little jacket. It's around 60 out there right now. It's supposed to get up in the 70s today, so I don't know if how warm it's going to be once I get there. I'll find out. I think my trekking pole is out in the car already. Okay, I think I'm ready. I'm gonna go there. So I think this weekend, the same day that this festival I want to go to is going on in another city, they're having a monarch butterfly at Raven Run. So I'm a little disappointed I can't go to it because I really want to go to the other festival more. But I think it's kind of neat. Yeah, I'm only going to do a small trail. I don't know which one. Some are harder than others. I've been on them all. The first time, one of the first times me and my kids went, we got lost because a lot of the trails intersect with each other. And we got lost. It was not fun. The worst one was I took my exchange student from Taiwan, and we had walked one trail and got to the edge of another trail, and he wanted to go, I think it's the Orange Trail. Oh my gosh. So I went with him, nearly died. He's the kid that also wanted to go, what's it called? Now I can't remember what it's called. Zip lining. And I ended up doing it even though I'm afraid of heights. Anyway, I'll tell you that story in a minute. This story, he wanted to go on the Orange Trail, so I did. I went with him, and it was out. So a lot of Raven Run is covered in trees. It's very foresty. Some of it's in the sunshine, like in the very beginning, it's out in the open. There are trees nearby, but a lot of it's out in the open. And then you go further in and it's tree lined. But this was not. The Orange Trail went through like a farmer's field. And it was hot. It was like 90 degrees that day from what I remember. It was so miserable because the sun was beating down on us and it was not fun. So that was probably the worst trail. I am not going on that trail. Plus, it's further in. You have to literally go on one trail or possibly two to get to the Orange Trail. So this kid wanted to go ziplining, and so we scheduled for him to do it on a day. And the zip line that I took him to is next to Raven Run. It's not part of Raven Run, but it's like a privately owned place next to it. And he was the only one that signed up. And they would not take just one person. So guess who agreed to go with them, even though I'm terrified of heights? It was not fun. It was beautiful, but yeah, they tell you don't have to hold on so tight to the thing that's holding you onto the cable, but instinct. I had a death grip on that thing. And then towards the end, I think the last part of it, I got stuck. I got stuck like halfway on the zip line. And the guy at the other end said, "Do you need me to come and help?" And I'm like, "I think I can do it." So you're supposed to like pull yourself. And I should have known I couldn't do it because I'm weak all over, but especially my arms are weak. I tried for a minute or two and I'm like, come and get me. It was bad. They teach you how to slow yourself down, and they give you these gloves, and you're supposed to just put your hand in back. You're not supposed to do it in front, because if you do it, you could lose your hand. But I only did that once. It's kind of instinctual to want to put your hand in front of you, but you can't do that. It's very painful. And like I said, I only did it once. So, yeah, that's my ziplining story. It was not fun. I didn't know there was a cemetery here. I knew there was one grave, but not a bunch of them. This behind me on the side here is the Prather homestead. Can't really read it. All the years I've come here, I've never been over here that I remember. I have a really bad sense of direction. I think I'm supposed to go back this way, and it loops back. I don't know if it's this one. So they told me to go this way because hardly anybody ever goes this way, and it has the most wildlife. There's the house over there, and I keep hearing things. But all I've seen are birds and butterflies. The trail's supposed to loop back to the other one near the nature center. And then I'm going to go on the Freedom Trail. The big butterfly is as big as a monarch. There's the visitor center. There's the parking lot. Completely dry. It would be nice if there was running water just to sit here. It's really nice in the spring too, because there's a meadow trail you can go through, and all the spring flowers are blooming. So dry. Those are for the wheelchairs if you want to just pull out and sit. Birdhouse. Through a little pull out. Okay. I don't know which way to go. No signs. This is not good. I'm assuming it's that way. But I have a really bad sense of direction, so... Oh. I see something over there. Let's go back. That's a bench. I don't know. Okay. Maybe I'll go up this way. I don't know which way to go. This bench looks familiar. These signposts usually have the trail you're on. It's nothing. Okay. I see a sign, a familiar sign. I'm so out of shape. Okay. So I walked about an hour, right at an hour. It's so hot now. So that was a nice little hike. So I wanted to give some information in case somebody's in Kentucky and has never been and may like to go, or if you're from out of state and maybe passed by one time. It's on the outskirts of Lexington. It's called Raven Run Nature Sanctuary. So, and it's run by the city of Lexington, the Parks and Recreation. So it's 734 acres of nature sanctuary, preserving the natural beauty of the Kentucky River Palisades. There's 10 miles of hiking trails, over 600 species of plants are in the area. Over 200 species of birds live there throughout the year. So the one little place that I went, the homestead, that belonged to Baruch Prather, B-A-R-U-C-H is his first name, and his wife Sarah. He was a Revolutionary War veteran, and he bought land there in 1804 to establish their homestead. So the house is still standing. There's a smokehouse. I think that little wood building to the side of the house was the smokehouse. And somewhere in the park is also a grist mill. I think I've been to that. There's another man's grave who I think was later on. Now I can't remember. It's just this one headstone in that area, and it's off one of the main trails. It's just like on the corner of an intersection of the trails. Pulled this information up on their website, and I didn't see anything about this other man. When I first started walking, it was really nice. Not hot, not cold. I did bring a jacket just in case, but I didn't need it. It was It was close to 70 when I started walking. I walked for about an hour, maybe a few minutes longer than an hour. So I went inside the visitor center to get a map. Not that I can read a map very well, but I get lost a lot. And these trails, they all kind of intersect each other. So this is where I went. They suggested, because I told them I hadn't been in a while, and I hadn't walked in a long time, so not really hiked at all. These are the two trails I took. This is the Prather Homestead Trail, and you can see it goes off. And I did the big loop. I don't think I went inside here, but I could tell there were trails going in there. I'm pretty sure I did. I don't know. I went to the house. I may have gone up here and around. I'm not really positive because I'm not good with maps, and I'm not good. If I ever were to go hiking in the wilderness, like I got lost taking my daughter and two exchange students to the Red River Gorge. We went the wrong way. We had a map and we still went the wrong way. We were going like out around the cliffs and stuff, and I was like, maybe we should turn around. And finally somebody walked by and they told us, yeah, to go back. So we went a little ways out of our the way we were supposed to be going. But here is the other little trail they suggested I take. This was kind of uphill, part of it. Well, not a little bit. This one was hilly on the way back. This is, what was it called? This is the Freedom Trail, and you have to go all the way back to the parking lot, and it's off the parking lot, and it's wheelchair friendly. Although I can't imagine pushing a wheelchair, or rolling a wheelchair up that last part of the hill, because I got winded just walking up there, and it wasn't very long. But yeah, you could see how it went everywhere. And I think I took the long path. I tried to take the long path around and avoid going in. And I think I did okay. It took me an hour, maybe a few minutes over an hour, to do both of these trails. I did not see anybody on either of those trails, which was kind of nice, but kind of scary. Because if you have an accident, I think I had cell phone service, because I did take a picture and upload it to my Facebook page, and it did. I think I was close enough to the visitor center to get cell service, so it uploaded. So I think I could have called for help. But the other trails I know in the past, you're too far away from, like we would walk the Green Trail a lot. The last time I went, I walked the Green Trail, and it's like 3 miles. I don't think I did the whole Green Trail the last time. I think I walked part of it and came back. But it's mostly flat in the beginning. The Green Trail it's this center trail. It goes all the way up and back again. And I like it because there are benches along the way in case you get tired or you just want to sit and enjoy the scenery. On the way out, I was thinking about videotaping the drive out because it's really pretty, and it goes through some horse farms, and parts of it are really beautiful. And I wish I had videotaped at least the very first part of it, but I didn't, because a hawk came down in front of me and flew over the road for a little bit and then took off. But he came within 3.5, 4 feet of the road, so that would have been a good video. Oh well. So I did pick up my ice cream. My birthday ice cream, if you watched my previous videos. I signed up for Publix. I've only shopped there once, now twice. And this is their Greenwise brand. I could have gotten a half gallon, which is bigger than this, for free. But I wanted the one that didn't have high fructose corn syrup in it. I'm gonna try it. Oh, I like that it's not all artificially colored pink. Oops. It's really good. It's organic. And if I had bought this, it was $4.99 for this itty bitty 1 quart or 946 milliliter container of ice cream. And then I was looking at their salad bar. Actually, I looked at the whole deli area before I went and got the ice cream. And I saw they had broccoli salad. I almost got a slice of pizza too, but I didn't. I got the smallest container, I think, that they had. So I wouldn't spend a lot of money. But this little salad, see, this is the broccoli salad. This is a regular salad. I'm gonna eat this here in a minute. That was $3.51 for that little bitty, this little container. So I'm gonna eat that for my lunch. I also stopped and got a Taco Bell bean burrito. I feel like I'm going to confession when I do these videos and I talk about what I bought at the grocery store. It kind of helps because it helps me not spend money, because then I know I'm trying to be frugal. I'm trying to save as much as I can. I'm going to keep all these receipts in September. Is this September? Nope, that was less. So I'm going to keep all my receipts. Here's this one. And try and stay under $200 this month. Way under, if I can help it. That includes toilet paper and stuff. So we will see. But my bean burrito with tax was $1.90. And I ate it on the way home because I was really hungry. Came home to a birthday card from an old friend. So she is the only one I send birthday cards to, and Christmas cards. I have an old box of Christmas cards and I just send one of those. I don't buy Christmas cards. I don't send Christmas cards out. I don't send birthday cards out except to this one person because she is not on Facebook. Everybody else I can wish a happy birthday or a Merry Christmas to on Facebook Messenger. So we catch up when we do send. So her birthday is in November, so I send one out, and I usually go, now these days I go to Dollar Tree and get like a 99-cent card or whatever they are. They're probably more than that now. Anyway, I don't spend a lot of money because it gets to be too much. But her and I write long letters. I can barely write. Sometimes I will just type up a letter because I can't, my handwriting is so awful these days. And I will print it out and send it to her because it's more readable that way. So I opened it, I haven't read it yet. I'm gonna see what's going on in her life. But that's how we communicate. I communicate with that one person. I do have another friend who still sends me. The one that came for a visit, she sent me a birthday card. And I wish she would not send me cards because it costs money, especially if you send one of those really fancy cards. And I like them, but then, and I used to send them when I was making decent money. I would pick the prettiest card. You know, sometimes they're very intricately made, and you think about all the waste. And yeah, I'd rather people just say happy birthday, Merry Christmas. I don't need a card. But yeah. So I'm gonna go enjoy this salad. I have not eaten broccoli in a long time. It's like one of my favorite vegetables. I have tried to grow it and I have never had luck because of the bugs. I might try to grow it next year, maybe. But I have to buy some more netting, bug netting. And the bug netting didn't really help on the cabbage. It helped on one group for a while until they started getting through the netting. The other one was so bug eaten. It was like I didn't have netting on it at all. Okay, I am really thirsty, so I'm gonna drink my water that I didn't drink. I only took a couple sips of this because I hate being out walking and then have to run back to use the restroom. It's not fun. Thank you all for watching. Take care. I hope you enjoy this video. Bye.